Good morning, children. Welcome to the science class. We are going to continue with the explanation of the skeletal system of humans. Now, we have already done the parts of the skeletal system and we have also done the functions. We are going to one more time revise the functions of the skeletal system. Okay. Now, there are a lot of functions of skeletal system. We will read them now. The skeletal system has the following functions. The skeleton gives shape and support to the body. It also helps in the movement of the body. Number two, the skull protects the delicate brain inside its brain box at the head region. The facial bones form jaws which help us in speaking and eating. The vertebral column supports the head, neck, and body to keep the body upright while sitting, standing, and walking. The vertebral column or spine protects the spinal cord. The rib cage protects the delicate internal organs such as heart, lungs, and kidneys. The bones at the lower abdomen protect the urinary bladder. The bones of limbs produce white blood cells and red blood cells. You already know that the bones of the limbs have bone marrow in which these blood cells are produced. Bones contain marrow wherever blood cells are made. So these are some of the important functions of the skeletal system. Now we are going to study about the joints because there are so many bones in our body and they are joined to each other with the help of different types of joints. So we will read about the joints now. We can bend our hands or legs or body because of the joints. If there were no joints and we had a single bone, then you all know that we could not have bent our body in any direction. So joints are very, very important for bending our body and moving hands and legs. A joint is the meeting point between two bones. Where the two bones join, that point is called a joint. Bones at the joints are held together by tough tissues called ligaments. I will show you in little time what are ligaments and how they join the bones with each other and they held it together so that they don't go here and there. That is why these ligaments are very, very important. At the joints where the bones rub against each other, they are supported by a stiff but flexible substance called cartilage. Now you can touch your ears and see this ears are so soft and they are easily foldable. You can fold your ears. So those ears, outer ears are made of cartilage. So you can understand what kind of bone is a cartilage. It is stiff but flexible. You can fold your ears, so it is flexible also, but it is also stiff. So that kind of bone is called cartilage and that is attached to the bone so that when the bones rub each other when we walk, they do not damage the bones. There are mainly two types of joints, immovable joints and movable. Immovable means joints which cannot move and other type of movable joints are which can move. The immovable joints are fixed joints located in the skull. Already I have showed you in the skull that how those joints are immovable and they are fixed type of joints in the skull bones. The movable joints contain lubricating liquid and move smoothly. As you must have seen in your cycle or everywhere, there is lot of grease, black color grease is put where your cycle chain is there so that it can move smoothly. In the same way, there is lubricating liquid. In engine oil also, that is also a kind of lubricating liquid which is put in our scooters and everywhere in cars to lubricate the machinery so that it runs smoothly. In the same way, our joints have lubricating liquid. These are mostly found in the knees, elbows, ankle, hips, etc. So now we are going to see the movable and immovable joints and then we will read about the types of movable joints. Now we will fun to learn. We will read cartilage is a tough elastic tissue that holds the bones in its place. It is found in our ears and nose. Now, I already told you, you can touch your ears and see what kind of this tissue is this cartilage. Okay. Now you can see here, you can see these are ligaments which are holding the bones together so that they can move easily. And the cartilage is attached to the bones. This white portion is cartilage. You can see here also how the cartilage is attached to the bones. When this bone moves on this bone, then it does not get damaged because of this presence of this cartilage. In this also you can see two bones and the cartilage is in the center. This is cross section of a joint. You can see this is these, you can see this wavy line this side and this wavy line this side. This is cartilage, and this blue liquid is lubricating liquid which is filled in the center of the two joints. Now here you can see fixed or immovable joints. You can see in the skull these are immovable joints which are connecting the bones of the flat bones of the skull. Bones at an immovable joint can't move at all. They either interlock or overlap. They are interlocked with each other. Then a good example is the joints between the plates of the cranium. This is called cranium, this head portion. So you can see the immovable joint here. Fused joints in the sacrum are another good example. We have this type of joint in areas requiring great strength. So you all know that this brain box is very important portion of our body because it protects the brain. So these joints are very strong, and where there is lot of strength is required, there this kind of joints are found. Now these are movable joints. Four type of joints we will read just now. Now you can see this type of joint is found in hip girdle and shoulder girdle. This is ball and socket joint. Then in the wrist you find this kind of gliding joint. This is hinge joint in elbow, and this is pivot joint which is found in the neck, so that you can move your neck here and there on both sides. So these are four kinds of movable joints. Now we will read about them. There are mainly four types of movable joints. These are ball and socket joint, hinge joint, gliding joint, and pivot joint. Now first is ball and socket joint. You can see here, this is your shoulder girdle and this is your humerus bone which is in your hands or upper arm, which is joined at the shoulder with the shoulder girdle. Now it has got ball like structure and there is a socket. So this ball moves in this socket. That is why it is called ball and socket joint. In this joint, one bone forms a ball-like head that fits into a socket of another bone. For example, shoulder joint and hip joint. This joint allows movement in all directions. This is important point, that ball and socket joint is the only joint that allows movement in all the directions. That is why you can move your arms in full round circle and on both the sides. Then hinge joint. Hinge is, you must have seen doors in your home. They are attached to the frame with the hinge. Hinge or कब्जे, जिसे हिंदी में कब्जे कहते हैं. They are called hinge. So in the same way, like door can move in one direction only. So in the same way, our elbow joint also, or finger joints or our knee joint, they can move in one direction only. So this type of joint allows only back and forth movement like the doors. The hinge on the doors allow it to open and close in one direction only. Examples of hinge joints are knee joint, elbow joint, finger joints, etc. Now gliding joint. Gliding joints. This joint allows sliding movement of two bones over each other. Now, gliding joint, you know, wrist, you must have seen your wrist or ankle. It glides on both sides over each other in the same way. This gliding joint allows the sliding movement of two bones over each other. Now, this type of joint is found in wrist, ankle, and between two vertebrae of the vertebral column. When we bend, they glide over each other, and this vertebral column can bend, help us to bend down. Then pivot joint. This joint allows one bone to rotate on a fixed bone. In this One bone only rotates and the other one is fixed. This joint is located between the skull and the first two vertebrae of the backbone. It enables the head to turn from side to side or upward and downward. So now you can see types of joint. There are four types of joints. Now this is hinge joint. You can see just like the door hinge, it moves in one direction only. Then pivot joint is this, only this rod is moving and this portion is stable. So only one bone rotates around the other. You can move your head because of this pivot joint. Then you can see this ball and socket joint is found in this shoulder and the hip girdle where the leg is attached. This femur bone of your leg is attached to the hip girdle with the help of this ball and socket joint. And this hand also arm, upper arm has got ball like structure and it is moving in the socket of your shoulder girdle. Then this is gliding joint. You can see how this is gliding. This is your ankle and how it is going up and down and gliding. This is called gliding joint. So you can see here all four types of joints. Hinge joint is found here in the upper arm and the lower arm center of this elbow. Here elbow and knee. In both the places you will find this hinge joint. Okay children, that's all for today. We will do the last topic next time. See you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.